class. How are you today? Are you ready to start? Good, fine. Okay, today our class will be in two parts. First, we are going to read our text. You were given the exercise for last week to prepare it for this week. What is the title of the text? Who can give me the title? Yes? Baywatch. So I hope you did your homework. You are encouraged to do your homework because it helps us save time. So we are going to go through this exercise. You read the text, you understood it, and you had some discussion topics about what you read. Now, what we are going to do is to ask some of you to give us a summary of the text because everybody read the text, you understood it, correct? If you understood it, you should be able to report, to make a brief summary for everybody to be on the same page, and then to go through the discussion topics. Okay? Now let's start. After this, we are going to view a video, a short video. This is part of a listening comprehension session to evaluate how you are able to understand somebody who is speaking, and it will be about a woman history because, as you know, March is Women History Month. Do you know, ladies here? Do you know we celebrate women in March? So it's your honor. I would like you all to speak. Okay, so after this exercise, we will go through a short video and we'll give you the floor to talk. Okay, now let's go with the exercise. Okay, okay, Clement, please come and lead this part.
Of course, I'm not Clement, I'm Jules.
Right. So first is to ask somebody, two or three people, to make a summary of the text, and then you will be discussing the question. Okay? Good. So everybody should speak, right?
Okay, thank you, madam. So now we're going to start, but make sure you are on this page. Saving lives. Is everybody there? Right? Saving lives. Second page. The first one, Baywatch, is, a movie. This is pop culture of America. So we always highlight one movie about something. So this topic for today is Baywatch, related to saving lives. So now we're going to talk about some people who save lives on beaches in the United States. And I assume you have already read text, so we're going to have a deep dive into it. Who read the text? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It's enough. 9. It's enough. It's good. That's fine. So we're not going to read it again, not at all. But we're going to start with the first section of questions for discussion. Big A. Who's gonna read this? Capital A. Who's gonna read it? Sakura. All right. Lifeguard. Lifeguard. Yeah. All right. All right. Another answer? Thank you very much. Another answer about this. What are some of the challenges of being a beach lifeguard? Yes, sir. Mm-hmm. Yeah, by keeping people safe. Because while people are swimming in the beach, walking around the beach or swimming in the waters, they are always alert. They are watching people. They don't have time for um, for play or for a kind of just taking their eyes out of the waters. They are always concentrated on the beach, watching people to save their life. Second question. Who's gonna read this? Who's gonna read the second question and answer in the same time? Yes, Adama? Mm-hmm. Very interesting question. Let him answer first, then we'll come to you. Yes, go ahead. The answer, mhm, yes, that's it. Who wants to add something? He has said everything. Yes, sir. They know how to. Yes, yes. Mm-hmm. Yes, of course. So they have many areas where they have to work, where they have to be skillful. And what is the common thing with all these areas? What is the common? There's something common to all these different areas they have to learn before they become, full-time lifeguard. They are related to one topic: security. Security, security. And to you, why do you think they have to be good swimmers? Why do you think they have to be good swimmers? Masters in swimming, yes. Yeah, of course. Yeah, of course. Yeah, yeah. More stronger than they are. More stronger than they are, of course. Yeah, go ahead, sir. Hmm. Of course. Yeah. But firefight. Why? We're talking about waters. Hmm, why? Can we have fire in the water?
Yes, of course.
Hmm.
Of course, because now um, people go to swim, but there are so many machines
Hmm.
they use now.
Yeah.
It's not only boats
Yeah.
or ships, but there are machines that they use. And now they created so many machines they can go and fly upon the water and come back. So they can have accidents with their machine.
Yeah,
And
it
machine
happens.
can cause fire.
Hmm.
That's
It
why
happens.
they must know how to keep fire.
So they have to know everything related to the beach, to the waters, and mostly to the security of people. Fire, waters, and they're talking about oceans. What is the ocean? What do you think? Why ocean? I don't understand. Can somebody help me? Hmm? They have to prepare before they go to the ocean. Why? Why ocean? I don't understand. Can somebody help me to understand more? Can you read that part again? I don't know.
There is a lot of training. Wednesday, you have medical training in first aid, and you start working at the bay first, while you continue more training to get ready for the ocean.
Mhm. Why is ocean? What is the ocean here? When we talk about ocean, really, what are we talking about?
The sea,
The sea. Yeah,
big and large water.
yeah, yeah. And this is the part of the waters that is inside the waters there,
Yeah.
not too much close to the sand, not too much close to the beach, but deeper inside there. We're talking about the ocean, so they have to be ready for that too. Following question, capital B. Who's going to take it? Yes, the lady. Hmm. Take it again. Take it again. Take it again. Sorry, sorry. Take the B part again. Details. Answers. I was waiting for you there. Answers. N. Answers. All right. Good. Go ahead. Hmm. Why? Well, why were they surprised? Let her go first. The parents were. Yeah, idea. They had no idea. Hmm. Yeah. Um, and the way you're saying it is true. It's correct. The answer is correct. But the intonation of the way you're speaking is not straightforward. No, it's dancing, right? So when you take it, you just take it in line like that. They had no idea. They had no idea. No, it's somehow. So we have problem to get you. Do you're giving the correct answer. So let me take it, just right. Great, you did well. Yes, want to say something more? Yes, sir.
Most of the time when children are going to swim,
Mhm.
they don't tell their parents that they are going.
Of course.
So parents are not aware that they are
Mhm.
in the sea.
Yeah. Sometimes they don't know. They don't know at all. They just say, oh, where's James? He's not around. No, no problem. Yeah, of course. It happens there. More there than here. So most of the time people think that waters are what is what is the beach is interesting, cool place. But it is a dangerous place. It is a dangerous place. If you're not careful, it can be more dangerous than ever. Okay.
I want
Um.
to say that.
Yeah. Go ahead, sir.
In addition, I think that according to me, I think that them self-blame because they don't know how the child has done to escape
Mm,
control and be rescued by the lifeguard.
yeah,
So
it's true. There's one word that attract my attention: escape. Something that you said they don't know how the child has done to escape
keep
from
the
the
control.
yeah from the control. Yes, it is. I think it's the correct word, escape, because parents know that children are they're moving. They are action children, so sometimes they try to control them. But today world it's very difficult to control children.
No, we cannot. We cannot.
Cannot at all. So sometimes they just escape from your
They have
control.
energy.
Yeah, they just escape from your control, and suddenly the phone is just ringing. You take it, you answer, say your son is somewhere around the beach. You know, just surprised about that. So I think this test is also calling our attention when we go to the beach. These times getting very hot. People love to go to the beach, so we have to be careful sometimes because in here in our system we don't have so good or so well equipped lifeguard like that. So we need to we ourselves to be our own, you know, lifeguards.
I want to ask,
Hmm.
do we ask life, lifeguards here in Cote d'Ivoire?
Yeah, we have some. We have some, but it's very limited. It's really limited. Uh, I saw I saw some of them when you go to Canal. Ridi Canal, you find them there. They're almost 3 or 4 people. I saw them almost 5 years ago. I don't know whether they still exist.
I ask because I went to swim. I've been there so many times, but I've never seen any one of them. The last 2 years, a boy of I don't know 14-year-old died like that. So
In the waters.
yeah,
Wow.
nobody to save him.
Wow.
That's
God,
why.
God is our life.
Ah, are you sure when you're sinking in the waters, God will come and save you like Jesus did? I'm not sure. Okay, let's go ahead.
And we have
Mhm.
other lifeguard swimming instructor are also here.
Yeah, sometimes we have some there, but you find those people in very important place like
Yeah,
GSPM, a large pool. They have some training pool there. You find them there, but really outside there, I'm not sure. Along the beach from Pobwe to Bassam, only you find them at a canal, Vidi Canal. After canal, I'm not sure you will find them again along the line. So when you go there, make sure when you're swimming in the waters, when you feel when you feel that um, when you feel that your feet are getting not even deeper, but the place where you're swimming is getting more cold,
So
you have to be very careful. It means you have a kind of hole, deep hole. And when you're trying to see inside waters, you see that the place is getting dark. It means there is a hole there. And there's kind of high pole inside, spiring everything from up. So you have to be very careful, right? Unfortunately, I'm not a specialist. I would have told you everything. I don't know more. Madam, you wanted to say something? Yes. Did you want to say something? Oh, okay. Okay, great. So the next one of the B part, what are 2 ways? Who's going to take this? Yes, Adama, go ahead.
Question two. What are 2 ways that lifeguards help people stay safe at the beach?
Yes.
One is stopping them from playing too
By
close
smoking.
by stopping them from playing too close to the water.
Mm-hmm.
Two, by watching people in the water,
Mm-hmm.
and also by getting the public without safety.
who have ever seen one of them those lifeguards in the beach? Never seen it. Sometimes when you see them in the beach, they are seated in a kind of high chair.
Mm.
Mm. They have a kind of high chair, and they're sitting above them, so as to have a panoramic view of the beach. This is how they do it. Mm. This is it. I want to add something on it. Want to add up? If no, we're going to the question 3. Who's going to take this one? Madam back there?
What is the danger? What is the biggest danger? Swim.
Yes. What is the biggest danger?
The biggest danger. The biggest danger is that the submarine can drop off
Hmm.
in deep water.
Yeah. Yes, of course. And it is a big danger because because when if there is nothing, if there's no lifeguard around you, it's not sure you will escape from death. It's not sure. Yes, sir.
I think that the biggest danger to swimmers is the presence of sharks in the water. Yes, we have so many sharks. It's very dangerous. We
Hmm.
must
Yeah. Yeah, sharks, of course. Yes. Yes. Mhm. This time is getting you're taking over the simplicity. Yeah. Explain what is it. So this is one of the biggest dangers,
I
right?
don't think so. I don't think so. They are left God. I say the biggest.
Hmm.
The biggest danger is the presence of sharks in the water. When we have sharks, no lifeguard can fight against the sharks.
Most of the time they don't come to the beach. They stay far. They sometimes stay far. Yes, sir.
I think the biggest danger is to lost control.
Is
To lost control.
yeah, to lose control. Sometimes to lose control. Because if the control is lost at this point, I'm afraid there will be no solution.
The way I did,
Yeah,
did,
yeah, mm, mm,
did,
yeah, yeah. And most of the time, there are some big, kind of big waves,
yeah.
and the waves are so powerful. They have so strength. When they hit you, they can just throw you far away. Yes, of course. They can even sometimes break some of your bones. Yeah, you have to be very careful in the waters. Yeah, let's go ahead. Where are we? I'm lost. Number 4. Is that number 4, Rihanna? The lady?
What other jobs do lifeguards do in the non-summer months?
Great.
In
Yeah,
the
that's a good question.
non-summer months,
Mhm.
lifeguards are teachers or emergency medical technicians.
Okay. Who's going to explain us this thing? Yes? I don't
And
know.
also, they are students.
Student?
That guy, he always say that there are 70 lifeguards
Mm-hmm.
full time.
Yeah, full
Lifeguard
time.
in Arizona.
Up to 70.
Some people.
The town. San
San
Diego.
Diego.
San Diego.
San Diego.
San Diego. So in summer, there are somebody someone which come to help
Mm-mm.
them.
Mm.
Who come to help
Yeah.
them.
Yeah, to help them.
So they
Give
are
them assistance.
teachers, students, and also
So all those people, how do we call them? What they are doing? How do we call this? What they are doing? Volunteers. Volunteers. They're all volunteers. This is it. Okay. Let's continue. Number five. Okay, go ahead.
In addition, rescuing people and preventing accidents, what other things do lifeguards do in the work?
Hmm. What do they do in addition to what we know?
In addition, rescue and accident prevention, lifeguards help lost children, give medical aid to swimmers, and make sure no one smoke and drink alcohol on the beach.
Mhm. Why? Why? Why not drinking alcohol up to the beach? It's obvious.
As he said, you must not lose control.
Yeah.
But when you are drunk, you
Oh,
can do more.
you don't know what you're doing. You don't know what is horizontal, what is vertical. You just don't know. You have the impression you're walking in the sand, even though you're in deep in water. Never drink alcohol there. Hmm? Yes, the C part. Who's gonna take the C part? Yes, sir.
It's nothing.
You still have something to say? Okay, great.
They
Mhm.
also
Yeah.
arrested people who break laws on the beach,
Yeah.
and then they interact with the people from around the world.
Great. To do what? Why interacting with people from around the world?
Answer the question, then
Of course. Maybe answering questions, helping them, giving them some guidance. That's great. Are we sure it's done now? Let's go to the C part. Yes, the lady?
C. Write short answers to the questions below using your understanding of the test. Circle the part of the test that helps you understand the answer.
Okay.
1. What kind of a person makes a good lifeguard?
Hmm.
To be a good lifeguard,
Hmm.
a person must be a good swimmer first.
Okay.
Next,
First of all. Hmm.
next must be watchful, vigilant,
Sorry?
must
Watchful
be
and,
vigilant.
yeah, vigilant.
Okay. Also, a person who loves to take care of others because you
Hmm.
need to love others
Yeah.
before
Somebody who has this volunteering spirit. Right. It's very important. Mm. Yeah.
Also, the person must be proud.
Brave, of course. Should be brave.
And be strength.
Yeah.
But you can be like Saka and want to be like
Laka is a strong man.
He's a strong guy. Do you assume he's not a volunteer person? Of course.
who wants to risk his life to save people.
Yes. Risking one life to serve others.
Is a question.
Yeah, go ahead, sir.
What kind of a person, or what kind of person, you don't understand
The difference between what and what?
what kind of a person,
Hmm.
a,
What kind of a person? Hmm.
a person,
Hmm.
I hope. And what kind of person, this is the same or different?
Typically, it's talking about the same thing. It is like when you say in such a way or in such way. In such a way is normal. That's the correct. In such a way. Sometimes we say in such a way, but really in such a way is the correct form. But we can't say really it's an error. It's a mistake. I'm not sure. Right? Mhm. If you have some problem about this kind of syntax, you can interrupt, okay? Let's go ahead. Where were we? Sakran?
Question 2. How often do San Diego lifeguards rescue people?
How often?
Our lifeguards rescue six about 6,000 people every year. They also prevent
Mm.
two
Not the also.
they
Also.
also
The also.
they
Not
also
also.
they also prevent 200 250,000 accidents from happening each year.
Yeah, from happening each year, of course. Oh, it's a lot of job they do. Yeah.
Yes,
Mm-hmm.
according to the test that says that they rescue people every day.
Hmm.
Every day.
Yeah.
But
But he was talking, yes?
the question is how?
Yeah,
Mhm.
How
every
often?
day.
How often?
Every day.
We're talking about the frequency.
How many?
We're talking about the frequency, right? How often? So if we have some figures about um, daily or weekly or yearly, this is frequency we're talking about. So how many times a day or a week or a month, right? So this is how often. Do you get it? Do you get it? So I think what he was saying is correct. Am I wrong? I could be wrong. It's correct. He himself is assuming it's correct. Okay, good. So let us go ahead. Following question. Yeah, question. Yes, sir. Go ahead.
Why do Owens and Jackson like their job?
Mm-hmm.
First of all, because of the location,
Yeah.
and second, the good pay.
Mm-hmm.
And they say they like their job. They like to rescue people.
Yeah. Yeah. Some people really. It's true. The salary is a kind of motivation, but to do such a job, you need to be some volunteering people. For example, being a firefighter or lifeguard or bodyguard or doctor. So it's these jobs when you're practicing these jobs at any time somebody can call on you. Imagine doctor is on vacation, for example, on holiday, but there is a problem somewhere. I can't say I'm on holiday or I'm not working today. He's always working because these jobs we choose them because we are volunteering people. We love to help people. We love to serve. Yeah.
I heard about Benjamin Council,
Mhm.
a man that was not intelligent at all. And his mother helped him and he became the top of his class. Today, in a year, he goes for surgery not less than 400 times in a year.
Wow.
So always he's going and helping people around the world.
Yeah.
And he said he can never put off his phone. His phone is always on, and
Yeah.
his phone is always ringing
Yeah.
because he has to help people.
To help people. Really, helping people is in the American culture is something normal. They do it all the time, and they promote it at school. They promote saving people. It is for them. It is the it is the basis of the nation. Since the forefathers, all of them were volunteering. Since the Civil War, they continue to help each other till today. At a certain time in the United States, some people were so rich that they could lend money to the country. It's a kind of volunteering. I can remember one man called J.P. Morgan. He was so rich. That was in 1901 or 1897, I don't know, in the United States. The country was going back. The country was going bankrupt, and there was a kind of crisis, financial crisis up in the country. But that man was so rich. He said, "Okay, I'm American. I'm rich. Let me give money to my country.
I think we too will do it here.
I'm not
Because
sure."
in Burkina Faso,
Yeah.
the man Umaru Kanazoe,
Mm,
some years ago,
mm,
the country was money. He gave money for free
Of course.
to kidnap us.
Yeah, for free.
So here in Cote d'Ivoire will be if you want to do it.
Yeah, it's gonna go. Okay, let's see. Well, let's wait and see. Let's wait and see. So volunteering is something very interesting. I think that our authorities here should promote volunteering. Sometimes when you see somebody, um, you know, losing his life or in danger, some people never help him. They just walk back, and that's all. Or they take pictures for Facebook, and that's all. In America, they try to help him the first time. Their first idea is to help. After helping down, the friends see where are you from, where are your fathers, where are your mothers, where are your parents, what are you doing here, and they ask questions. But first of all, they help, right? You need to provide help. We should try it here from time to time. But the problem is somehow, some people, for example, most of Ivorians, they don't know how to swim. How can they be volunteering on the beach when somebody's having problems? Yeah.
Don't you think that it's schools of the faith that believe in God, that they like to save people?
Oh, I'm afraid not. I'm afraid not. It's not. It's not a question of faith. It's a question of, I would say, education. Maybe I'm not sure. It's it's a it's a question of mindset. You know, for them, it's not normal to see somebody who is alive and maybe 2 minutes after that, and for them, it's a kind of heartbreaking to see that they could do something and they did not do it. They can spend nights without sleeping because of that, because they are still feeling guilty for that. It's a kind of mindset problem. They have the mindset for that.
They grew up with it.
Yeah, it's a kind of national education. It's not an education. It's a kind of you do, I do. Sorry? Yeah, way of being, way of living, way of being and living. They say this is the normal thing to do. Mm, yeah,
According to me, I
mm,
think that the foundation of the education is say on God, they believe in God.
mhm,
But that in the morning they write in God we trust.
yeah.
The think and the belief
Mhm.
in God.
It's true, but not all the Americans
No,
believe
no,
in
no,
God. But
no.
they have all the mind
Yeah, yeah.
set
Of
to
course.
help people.
This is
Not all of them
not
are
all of
believing
them.
in God.
I would say most of them they don't. And when it comes to godly things, they do godly things. When it comes to secular things or normal things, they do normal things. Most of the time they never mix them. Most of the time they never mix them. But what I know is that um, uh, for them they think they are one people. And when they see an American suffering somewhere, they feel pain. This man is an American.
I don't want to stop you. That's why when there is war in the country,
Hmm.
if only one American on the earth in that country,
Yeah.
they will send the helicopter, plane, so many things to come and rescue
Yeah.
only one person
Yeah.
here. Maybe people can die, thousands of people can die, but if there is only one American, they will send people to come.
Yeah.
So me, I think is the basic of their education
Yeah.
is in their nature.
Yeah.
So
That is it.
so I want to know why does they write on the money that they believe that in God we trust. Explain me.
Yeah, it's
I
like
don't
you. In
know.
God you trust too. In God we all trust.
They
This is
don't. They
this
are
is.
not obliged to say on the money that they trust in God.
But you know, American. You know the history. If you know the history of the United States, most of those people coming from Europe to United States, most of them were from um, Baptist church, um, Protestant church, from Germany, Welsh, mostly England. They went to the United States. They migrated there. And they went with all those beliefs, all those, you know, all those religions, all those way of living, they did not leave it back. They brought them all to this new world. And they say, we're Christian. We have found people here, they don't know God. They found those Indian people, they don't know God at all. Or they don't know they are God. So they try to say, this is the land we're going to construct. We're going to make it a new land. But we in God we trust. So we are going to base all our beliefs, um, our, all our thinking, all our work, all our decisions. We're going to base them all on God. In God we trust. So this is the way they have done it. But when it comes to unity, to the nations, um, I would say, mm, to the nations affairs, likewise, war or politics, they put God aside. You notice, just put God aside. So when they went to Iraq, they went to Afghanistan, they put God aside. So when it comes to God things, they do God things. When it comes to normal things, they do normal things. So it's not because they just wrote on their on their on the constitution that in God we trust that you will say volunteering is based on that. But some people who volunteer there are not Christians at all. They don't believe in God at all. Maybe they are atheists, agnostic people, but they do that. It's a kind of national identity for them. That's why they do it. If you notice, it is a country that is, I don't know whether it's the first or second, I don't know, amendment. Um, they say in their country, all religion is welcome. All religion is welcome. Even though they are basing their constitution on the Bible. They say all religions welcome. You understand? So this is the way it is. It's from my point of view. Right. Great. Let's go ahead. Let us
So I
recentrate.
want to try to give an answer.
Yeah, try. Go ahead.
So they like their job because they don't live with any detail in their job. So they do it seriously with
Mm.
professional passion.
Of course. That's it. That's it. That's it. So they put the job first. Put the job first. Following question. Following question. Who's coming? Nobody's coming? Yes, Akra?
Okay. What is the public perception of lifeguards work based on the comments of
Work,
Catherine?
work,
Work, yeah, work,
work,
work
not
based,
work, work,
Yeah,
work,
he has got it. He has got it. He's got it. Go ahead.
work.
He has got it.
work based on the comments of Catherine Jackson. And
Hmm?
for Catherine Jackson, the people don't understand what the lifeguards do all day.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I read this question. Is that correct? Great. So let's go to the deep house. Discuss with the partner. So,
Discuss with the partner
mhm.
the following questions about lifeguards.
Okay, so we need two. You're going to come here 2 by 2, and we'll try something. Let us. I need somebody else.
I need a woman. I'm already married, so
Be a woman. Yeah, who's coming? Who's coming?
okay. Imam,
Are you coming here? Oh, I see. Sorry. Sit down. Sorry. I thought we were coming here. Oh, Sakura, you come and you try. You too. You too. Yeah. We just. Somebody of you should start with the questions.
hello. No, why please? Hello, hello.
Hello, how are you?
Fine, and you?
Fine. Do you know any lifeguards?
Uh, really,
Really?
really, I don't know any lifeguard.
Why?
Because I don't know any lifeguard.
When you go to swim,
Yes, yes, I I want in the beach, but in my city um, don't have lifeguard.
okay. So
God is our lifeguard.
you didn't know a lifeguard, but
Yes.
you have learned about lifeguards and what kind of people are they?
Lifeguard is a good people. Lifeguard is a person who serve have a person. Mm, in my point of view, it is a good job, because it is a job who permit who permit the community to swim in the good condition.
Okay. Do you want to become a lifeguard?
Uh, me- mm, no, no,
You are too weak, I know.
no.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
So, who likes to try again? Yes, sir. Who wants to come? Would you like to try? I don't understand why women are so afraid of coming here. Why are you afraid? We are in the month of women. I don't understand why you're so afraid. And we're falling on you. Go ahead.
Hello.
Hi.
Okay, I have some question.
Okay.
Do you know any lifeguard?
Really, I don't know in lifeguard. I learned um, about lifeguard during this class.
And what kind of people are there?
Where I can say they are kind people and volunteer people. And lifeguard, according to what I learned, they are good people because when you don't care for your life and you are caring for life of others, is very good.
So you can say they are important.
Very very important, very important because if swimmers they don't have lifeguard around the beach to save them when they are in danger, we will see catastrophe because many of them when they go and swim most of the time they don't control themselves and they are always swimming and enjoying their life and so they can die if we don't have any lifeguard around.
Okay. So what do they have to know to do their jobs?
Most of all, they must be good swimmers. They must know how to swim, and because if you don't know how to swim, you cannot help anybody. So they must know how to swim, and they must like their work because if you don't like your work, most of the time when you don't like your work, you do it because you have to do it. And if people is dying, you will not have strength to go and rescue him. So they must love, not like love their work and know how to save people.
Okay. And would you like to be a lifeguard?
I would like to be a lifeguard, but I don't have the qualities to be a good lifeguard. I don't know how to swim well. I try, I try my way to swim, but I don't know well how to swim. So if I want to be lifeguard, I must be trained. I must be trained. But I will be happy to be a lifeguard because helping people is the most of things that we have to do in help.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you. Now we need two women. Two women. We need two women.
Yes.
We don't understand.
Madam, 2 women.
No,
That's
we are
it.
not starting taking the listening yet. We just take maybe 10 minutes. Okay, the last one. You follow the paper, you ask the questions, and you answer based on text.
Eva, so, do you know any lifeguard? No. I met a lifeguard one day, swimming pool. That's one time. I never met. What kind of people are there? Lifeguards are persons very kind and brave, according to me. That's all. I think. What do they have to know to do their job? Uh, to be lifeguards, people need uh, to be good swimmers and to love helping people. I think, would you like to be a lifeguard? I would never,
Why not?
never like to be a lifeguard because I'm a lady and I think that is a man job. Because I'm I'm a lady and I have it first and strength to help people swimming. And I don't know how to swim. Okay, thank you.
Okay, thank you. Thank you. So thank you all for this part. Now we're switching to the listening. We're not going to take a long time with the listening. We just listen to something very interesting and then we try and figure out about it. Um, I think that's somewhere